Today's ghost story. It's called Ghost at the Altar. The ghost at the altar speaks to the existence of a ghost person who resides in a church near Millvale, Pittsburgh, USA. The actual name of the church and its current pastor must remain hidden by the request of the church authorities. The haunted church is an imposing Romanesque building of stone, erected at the turn of the century on a bluff overlooking the Pittsburgh River. It is attached to a school and rectory and gives a clean and efficient impression. Nothing haunted or mysterious about it. When the visit took place, we rang the doorbell of the rectory, and a portly, imposing man in sweater and slacks answered the door, and he seemed to know what our interest in the church was. Despite his casual dress, he introduced himself as a priest, and said he had heard the rumors but did not believe himself. We will refer to him as Father X, who referred us to his superior father, H, who did not want to speak. Despite the frosty welcome, we asked to see the church and were not refused. It would seem that Father H had been victimized by a reporter once before who tried to sensationalize the ghost. Father H left, at which time Father X stated that he had studied parapsychology for 2 years in his native Croatia. There was something very unusual about the church, and the large nave culminated in a balcony on which an old-fashioned, non-electric organ was in a prominent position. We stepped closer to the altar and were made aware of painting covering the wall behind the altar, which depicted natives of Croatia in their native costumes. The painter was identified as Maxim Vatka, who was a well-known Yugoslav artist. Father X stated that this indeed was the spot where the spirits were seen. Father X said that not so very long ago, Vatka was working on the altar painting when he grabbed the priest's arm and with great excitement said, "There is an apparition in front of the altar." Father X did not see the spirit himself, but the large draft-protected candles went out. Father X admitted that he may indeed be psychic himself, as he had had experiences in his youth. It was stated that there had been an earlier wooden church built on this spot, before 1901, when this existing stone church was built. The wooden church had burned down. A Father Ranzinger had been curator of the wooden church, and it is thought perhaps that this priest had transferred his allegiance to the new stone church and made the occasional appearance and still does to this day. Thank you.